It's a robot.
For what?
Intimacy?
You mean for sex?
Mm-hmm.
You bought me a sex robot for our anniversary?
Yeah, well, Lila, she needed subjects for a trial that they're doing for FDA clearance. And you and I are out of sync, so I thought maybe...
You thought you'd get me a mechanical sex surrogate without asking my permission?
Well, you would have said no.
Because it's insane. And insulting.
Hello, John. I am touch activated, although I'm only synced to you.
This is crazy. You're a robot, and I love my wife.
Your wife is the one who brought me here. Your wife wanted you to do this.
Wow. Did you...
Yeah,
How was it?
it was good. Different from you, but it was good.
Well, I'm glad.
I'm sorry I was so resistant before, but, you're right as usual.
Well, I'm happy you're happy.
Don't worry, I won't be bothering you tonight. Eve wore me out.
What this clip perfectly shows is that women would rather outsource their intimacy problems with their husband than rather work on fixing it. And even though this is just a movie clip, this is something happening to a lot of guys in relationships, that the quote out of sync issues is really just her not wanting to have sex with her husband anymore. And if women really could just outsource this problem to dolls, or without the stigma or men feeling a certain way about it, they would. And there's already been versions like this today. I've seen a handful of articles written about wives or girlfriends buying their husband dolls that look like them because they don't want to have sex with them anymore, but they don't want to break up with them either. And this is where the whole conundrum comes in, because what do you think is the main reason why you're there? And if you're actively refusing to do it for whatever reason and you don't want to work on it, then why should he keep you around? You'd be saying the exact same thing if he stopped paying and protecting. This movie's target audience was most likely men, but truthfully, this is more so a married woman's fantasy than any guys. They would love the idea to be able to go boss babe, hoe around, or whatever else, while the husband's at home and can bang on the doll whenever needed and can leave her alone. That last sentence in the clip is really what women are after, and if they could do this without it backfiring, they would, because men would just realize, hey, why do I need you around then? That's why something like this will probably never happen. Because first off, most people just aren't even getting into relationships, and if it became a common practice of people just bringing dolls in, then why would anyone bother? Especially when a guy realizes that a doll can bring 90% of what she does. Maybe not specifically right now, but those dolls in this sci-fi movie aren't that terribly far off, and for the sake of the human race, we better hope artificial wombs aren't far behind.